Today we're going to explore something that many of you may have experienced but perhaps never fully understood. We're talking about a silent force, a mysterious presence that arises in unexpected moments to protect and guide us. We will discuss the power of intuition, an ability that many possess but few fully trust. Let's uncover what lies behind this gift, which, when nurtured, can save lives and open doors to a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We'll delve into how intuition manifests, how it can transform our paths, and, most importantly, how to understand that this mysterious feeling is not just coincidence. Have you ever had an intuitive experience that changed your journey? Share your stories in the comments. I'm eager to learn how these moments have impacted your life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Please leave a comment letting us know where you're watching from so we can connect even more. How many times have you felt a sudden chill, an uneasy sensation, or even a soft voice telling you not to go that way or to wait a little longer? That inexplicable urge that arises from within, seemingly without reason but with an irresistible pull in a specific direction. Perhaps by following this instinct, you avoided a risky situation, made a better choice, or stumbled upon something unexpected that changed your life. This, my friend, is intuition, a skill that transcends logic and seems to whisper a hidden truth. This gift is not common. Not everyone possesses the ability to hear the subtle whispers of the universe. But those who do carry a silent power, a special connection to something greater. This intuition springs from a deep and inexplicable place. It is not just a talent, but a protection, a divine guidance bestowed upon the chosen to help them walk the right path. The stronger the intuition, the greater your connection to the purpose for which you were destined. Sometimes, intuition manifests in such subtle ways that many people ignore, confuse, or even distrust it. How many of us have felt a nagging feeling or a sense of foreboding and tried to brush it off? How many of us have attempted to rationalize that voice, seeking explanations and trying to fit the inexplicable into logical frameworks? By doing so, we often drift away from the calling of the spirit, which comes from a dimension beyond the visible. There are moments that defy all logic, where a simple feeling can change the course of our lives. Who here has lived through a situation where a saving intuition made all the difference? These stories are more common than we realize, and for those who carry this gift, they become signs of a special connection to the invisible, to what lies beyond the reach of our eyes but not our spirits. Perhaps you remember a time when you were about to enter a place, but something urged you to stop or hesitate. Or maybe you were on a predetermined route when suddenly you felt compelled to change direction, and upon doing so, you realized something strange was happening on the path you left behind, something that could have put you in danger. How do we explain this feeling? It's not rational, yet it cannot be ignored. It's a presence that warns and guides, as if a subtle and protective force is by your side. When these moments arise, there's an emotion that wells up inside, almost a mix of fear and awe, a chill that runs down your spine, alerting your heart. The moment we decide to follow that inner call, something is revealed and destiny shifts. Later, when you realize that choice spared you from trouble or danger, you come to recognize that you weren't alone. An invisible hand seemed to guide you, saying, "Not this way, go that way." For many chosen ones, these experiences begin early. Childhood can bring forth small events where intuition acts as a guardian. Perhaps when choosing friends, deciding where to go, leaving home, or even deciding whether to trust someone, this protective intuition awakens so organically that over time, the chosen one learns to listen to this voice and trust its call, knowing it has saved, and will continue to save, their journey. However, it's important to note that this gift does not come without challenges. For those with heightened intuition, it's common to grapple with doubts about the validity of these sensations. There is a constant need for validation, to understand whether these warnings are real or merely figments of imagination. Sometimes, the mind tries to convince us that it's all just coincidence, leading the chosen one to overlook intuition that could be crucial. How many times have we ignored that inner voice, only to realize later that we should have followed it? This journey involves trust and surrender, as only those with this gift can access the true power of protective intuition. These stories are not just isolated coincidences. They serve as reminders that the chosen one is being guided, protected, and directed. The universe conspires for them to be in the right place at the right time. It's as if every decision, every feeling, is a piece of a larger puzzle, helping the chosen one find their way through the whispers of intuition. This gift is more than just a skill. It's a sacred pact, a bond with the divine that leads us to where we are needed and prevents us from straying onto paths that aren't ours. Thus, amid gut feelings and silent decisions, the chosen one realizes that intuition is not merely an accident but a continuous revelation that they are under the protection of something much greater. Each experience connects them with their destiny and deepens their trust in the voice that whispers within their soul. While intuition alone carries significant power, for those who walk as the chosen, there is also a phenomenon that transcends it: synchronicity. You may have heard this term before, but essentially, it refers to the feeling that the universe aligns almost magically to guide you. Intuition is the first step, a subtle call, while synchronicity acts as the echo of that call, a confirmation that something greater is at play working in your favor. How many times have you followed a hunch, only to be met with clear signs from life as if to say, yes, you are on the right path? It could be a recurring number, a word appearing in different contexts, or a message arriving just when you need it. Synchronicities are like little clues placed along your path to reinforce your faith in destiny. They happen to remind the chosen one that they are not lost and that there is a greater intelligence guiding them. This synchronicity is not random. It arises especially when you decide to heed your intuition, when you choose to follow the impulse that leads you. The universe responds by connecting events and circumstances like pieces of a puzzle, gradually coming together. You begin to notice that the more you embrace your gift, the more everything around you seems to align. The right people appear, doors open at just the right moment, and the sense that everything is interconnected grows stronger. For many chosen ones, this experience is a profound awakening, like witnessing the gears of the universe working in harmony, revealing that nothing is coincidental. When intuition merges with synchronicity, the chosen one realizes they are being guided toward a specific destiny, as if following a path laid out before their arrival. The more they open themselves to these synchronicities, the more they discover a clarity that transcends rationality, a clarity possible only through trust and surrender. However, experiencing these synchronicities can be disconcerting. It may feel as if time shifts, that events accelerate or delay for something specific to occur. To an outsider, it may seem like coincidence, but for the chosen one, it's almost a cosmic dance where they are the center and the universe is their stage. Everything begins to conspire to help them move forward, to find the answers they seek, to fulfill their purpose. It's essential to understand that these synchronicities serve as both signs and reminders. They point to the fact that the chosen one is being supported, guided, and protected with each signal that appears and with every perfect synchronicity. It's as if the universe whispers in the chosen one's ear, "Keep going, I'm with you." This sense of invisible support evokes a blend of reverence and humility, as if walking side by side with a divine force, a presence that watches over and guides them even in their loneliest moments. Looking back, the chosen one realizes that these signs were not mere coincidences but fundamental elements of their journey. They understand that synchronicity was the invisible touch guiding them along the way. Each step guided by intuition brings the chosen one closer to their true destiny. They learn to trust and surrender to the flow of life, knowing that alongside intuition, synchronicities will always lead them exactly where they need to be. Imagine a situation where something inside you urges you to stop, even when a decision seems safe and well-planned. Yet, deep down, your heart hesitates, a calling that defies rational justification. In that moment, the chosen one feels the weight of their intuition, but also the burden of doubt. The question arises, how can I trust something I can't explain? For those with this sensitivity, this internal struggle can be painful, as the gift of intuition often feels difficult to validate, both to others and to oneself. How many times have you questioned whether you were right to follow that inexplicable feeling? Or wondered how many of your intuitions were true warnings versus mere instinctive reactions? This is a test of faith that the chosen one faces, and often the only way to overcome it is to embrace trust and self-awareness. Here lies the true power of the chosen, the ability to move forward despite the lingering doubts. It takes a kind of spiritual courage, a surrender that transcends what is visible and understood by the world. Many do not comprehend this bravery. To outsiders, intuition appears uncertain and almost risky. But the chosen one knows that it is in the silence of their confidence that they find strength. When they choose to listen to their intuition instead of succumbing to logic, they connect with their true essence. This internal battle becomes a path of growth. Each time the chosen one follows the call of intuition, they strengthen their bond with the sacred and the divine within themselves. They realize that while logic is useful, it is limited, whereas intuition serves as a compass pointing to what the eyes cannot see. The more they surrender to that voice, the stronger it becomes, and the doubts begin to dissolve like mist, giving way to an inner certainty. However, this surrender is not easy. It requires practice, self-knowledge, and a profound acceptance of one's journey. The chosen one starts to see that the gift of intuition is like a light in the darkness. Its glow may be faint, but it is enough to illuminate the next step. Each time they choose to trust that flickering flame, even amid uncertainty, they move closer to their destiny and greater purpose. In this process, they learn the art of balancing reason and intuition. They do not ignore logic, but they also do not allow it to overshadow their sensitivity. They listen to both sides, but ultimately choose to follow the voice that arises from the depths of their soul. One of the significant lessons that intuition offers is the understanding that by heeding this voice, they align with the purest and truest parts of themselves. Intuition is a gift that needs to be nurtured like a seed planted in the soil of the soul. The more the chosen one dedicates themselves to strengthening this internal connection, the clearer and deeper their insights and hunches become. Developing intuition is one of the most powerful practices. In a world full of distractions, where the mind is constantly stimulated and the inner voice often drowned out, silence becomes a portal. When the chosen one allows moments of pause and stillness, they open themselves to this endless source of inner wisdom. Quiet reflection or daily solitude can foster a deeper connection to this wellspring of insight. In these pauses, the mind rests and the soul awakens, bringing forth truths that might otherwise remain unheard. Another vital exercise is to listen to the body. Often, intuition manifests physically, a chill, a tightening in the chest, or a vague discomfort. Learning to recognize these bodily signals is crucial for strengthening intuition, as the body acts as a messenger for the spirit, translating what the soul feels into physical sensations. Observing how the body reacts in specific situations and how it responds to people and choices provides a powerful means to decipher the language of intuition. Additionally, documenting experiences is a valuable practice that aids in understanding and developing this gift. Writing about moments when intuition was strong, synchronicities that occurred, and the hunches that guided decisions allows the chosen one to visualize patterns. Over time, they come to realize that these signs are not isolated but part of a larger network intertwined with their purpose. These experiences create a map that helps guide you through moments of uncertainty, reminding you that your intuition has protected you in the past and will continue to do so. Additionally, the practice of trust is crucial. The chosen one must learn to trust their feelings and what resonates as true, even in the absence of guarantees. It's a gradual surrender to the idea that intuition, while mysterious, is both real and powerful. This trust is like a muscle. The more it is exercised, the stronger it becomes. By choosing to trust their intuition, the chosen one signals to the universe that they are ready to receive guidance and to follow the revelations of the Spirit. It's important to remember that intuition is a gift that sharpens over time. It isn't an innate ability that comes fully formed. Rather, it develops and deepens as the chosen one becomes more open to it. This is a process of alignment, where they learn to listen to the voice of the Spirit above the noise of the world. By strengthening their intuition, they not only become wiser and more confident in their choices but also feel more connected to their greater purpose, supported by an invisible force that guides and protects them throughout their journey. Along this path, the chosen one faces the need to integrate their intuition with their life mission, transforming this internal wisdom into concrete actions that reflect their higher purpose. This integration involves self-discovery, courage, and often overcoming deeply rooted fears. As the chosen one begins to recognize the strength of their intuition, they find themselves at a pivotal point. How can they use this wisdom to fulfill their life mission? This question resonates deeply within their mind and heart, for the mission is not just a task to accomplish, it is an expression of the deepest essence of their being. Every intuitive prompt they follow is not merely a step in the right direction but a piece of a larger puzzle that unfolds throughout their journey. By integrating these moments, they come to understand that each choice and impulse aligns with their purpose. It's essential for the chosen one to remain alert to the signs and synchronicities that arise along their path. Every opportunity, encounter, and challenge carries a message that can help them align their intuition with their mission. The universe generously provides the tools and resources needed for them to comprehend the direction they should take. However, this awareness requires attentiveness and sensitivity, as signs are often subtle and demand an open heart to be deciphered. Moreover, the practice of self-compassion is vital on this journey. The chosen one may experience moments of frustration or insecurity, especially when their decisions do not yield the expected results. This is when self-compassion becomes a balm, allowing them to understand that every mistake and deviation is part of the learning process. Recognizing that every step, right or wrong, is an opportunity to reconnect with their intuition helps them adjust their trajectory. This acceptance creates a nurturing environment for intuition to flourish, free from internal criticism and judgment. As they move forward, the chosen one realizes that their mission extends beyond themselves. Every action guided by intuition has the potential to impact the lives of others. They become a beacon of light, a living example of how intuition can steer not only one's own life but also inspire those around them. Every time they heed their inner voice, even in seemingly small choices, they contribute to the grand tapestry of life, where every thread is interconnected. In this process, the chosen one learns that the journey consists of cycles, moments of clarity intertwined with periods of fog, where intuition may feel distant. It's natural to experience these phases. They are part of spiritual growth. The key is to remember that even in times of doubt, the connection to intuition is always there, waiting to be reignited. Continuous practice, self-care, and reflection on past experiences enable them to reconnect with this source of wisdom whenever needed. Thus, by integrating intuition with their life's purpose, the chosen one enriches their own journey and becomes part of something much greater. They discover their place within a vast divine scheme, where every step, every decision, and every intuitive feeling is an essential component of the universal plan. Acknowledging this, they embrace their journey with gratitude, knowing they are exactly where they need to be, living their purpose and illuminating the path for others who seek to understand their own intuition and mission. If you feel touched by this journey and recognize the strength of your intuition, share your experiences in the comments. Let's explore this divine connection together and support each other in our quest for purpose. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications for more soul-touching content. Your spiritual journey is unique and valuable, and here in the Divine Nebula, we are all united in this search for understanding and light. Until the next video.